stand up. Stand up against the lies, the defamation, the harassment, the bullies, and the utter bullshit. As a politician, I am expected to act a certain way, respond politely even when some uninformed blowhard is calling you every name in the book. We are expected to keep quiet, don't make matters worse, and don't ruffle feathers when media outlets or others share defamatory comments and personal attacks against us. People say don't draw more attention to it, let it go, someone else will be the headline next week. I say not a chance. Approximately 10 days ago, CTV News reported about a human resource matter in the town of Wasaga Beach, a report that was seen far and wide and implied I had covered something really bad up. Despite my sharing with them details to clarify the inaccuracies in the reporting, CTV chose to instead support the circus-like environment and fuel the fire with more lies and innuendo. After the initial reporting on July 28th, they then attended Town Hall on August 5th to film a protest and interview attendees. Several municipal election candidates and a current member of council were in attendance, making it very clear this protest was actually just political nonsense and not true concern for anyone. The sad part was that the people in attendance were holding signs, "No means no," implying a rape had occurred. There was no rape, and there was no allegations of a rape. What a mockery, disgrace, and a slap in the face for true victims. The protesters acting like children, chanting in rhyme, and writing things on my truck, taking over the parking lot and blocking entrances, were watched and laughed at from inside the building. Inside the building are the people who know the truth. There were actually 2 protesters I'm aware of who have been previously banned from Town Hall for abuse of staff. Another was a bitter man who was on a town committee which was deemed not transparent and cancelled by this council. Others in the crowd who are known for their years of adultery, their illegitimate children, those in a bitter rage who called on their residents to pick up pitchforks and hatchets, and those who have treated others like shit on their shoe. All there in their glass houses, judging, defaming, and quite frankly, looking like total fools. Why are they really making an issue about this human resource matter that deep down they know what's handled properly? Why was the protest outside my office instead of the parties involved? It was made very clear recently in an election candidate's post. They did the usual blowhard ramblings and preachings about this human resource matter, but ended the post talking about the beachfront. It's always about the beachfront, greed, and some people's lost, self-serving opportunities. The town is close to coming to an agreement to redevelop the area, and some are upset about that. This small group of people are angry. Angry that I won the last election, and angry that council this term is getting everything done they said they would. The majority of local residents see through this protest for what it is. They know these characters all too well. But for CTV to report this story far and wide is disgraceful and has defamed and harmed people and our community. Further to inaccuracies in their July 28th reporting, CTV reports on August 5th that they reached out to me at 1 p.m. The rally ended at noon for a comment, but that I had responded to say that I had gone home for the day. What the CTV reporter left out was my reply to her was that I was at the office till noon. She had made no attempt to come inside and ask to speak to me, and I provided a link to an article I wrote on my website as well as a video of myself speaking about all the inaccuracies in their July 28th report. Rather than use the factual information I provided to Catalina, instead, CTV took a Facebook post I had made earlier that day and filmed and used the footage from a resident lying about what I had said on the Facebook post. Disgraceful, once again, from those we trust to give us our daily news. I've asked Councillor Boulanger to explain his innuendo reported on CTV July 28th. I have not heard from him. I asked CTV News for an in-person meeting for them to show me this town memo they keep referring to. They told me they only wanted to deal with this through emails and on the record. I said, great, email me the document and I would be happy to provide an on-the-record response to them about it. I can't comment on something I don't know what it's about. I have not heard from them. Let's also not forget that Councillor Boulanger was the main contributor to the first news report. CTV still has not done any reporting on the fact that just hours before the July 28th newscast, the councillor was sanctioned for the 4th time for breaching council's code of conduct and misleading the public. CTV also doesn't share any details of the mother and her daughter's history. When reporting on a story, I would think credible contributors are important. I encourage you to write to CTV's producers, mike.boothman@bellmedia.ca, and justin.rydell@bellmedia.ca, as well as Councillor Belanger, council@wasagabeach.com, and encourage them to come clean with their evidence. They have created this he said, she said, and it's within their power to clear the air. Council members don't have all the details of a human resource matter. The town officials that do will be sued if they share the details, and CTV knows that. If you want the truth about things happening in Wasaga Beach, go to the town's website or visit mine at ninabifolchi.ca. I can't be the quiet mayor who nods and does the kill them with kindness thing. It's just not me. I prefer to say it the way it is and call bullshit when I hear it. You can vote for someone who will smile and lie to your face, or you can vote for me, who will continue to work in the best interests of the entire community. Keep shining, because it makes your haters blind.